Alrighty, today, tripping, is banana bread. That's what I'm making today. Before I actually do that, we are going to grease up some pans. Because I don't know how many pans I'm going to need. So we're just going to grease them all. So that way I don't have to worry about it. I just got some on my iPad. Great. Alright. Cool. Alright. We need to figure out how to do this because these are still kind of wet from being in the freezer. These are somewhat fresh bananas. Another thing too is to always preheat your oven to 350. There's the recipe card. Here you go. First, we need to put all of the ingredients into a large bowl. All the dry ingredients? Yes. Alright, first, we need flour. So I need a cup of flour. Where are my cups? Here they are. So we need first a, god damn it, a cup of flour, such, and then half a cup. So 1 full cup and then 1/2 a cup. You can't see what I'm doing because the flour is down here and I don't feel like lifting that. Set those off to the side. That's in there. Next is baking powder. This is not baking powder, but it's baking soda, but we need that regardless. I need baking powder. I know we have baking powder somewhere because it's in a little container. I'm pretty sure it's where it's supposed to be. Baking powder. Where are you? I thought you would be up here with all the spices because that's where you're at usually.
2 hours later.
Okay, we got baking powder. It's gluten-free. We're going to use this. Alright, baking powder. We need about baking powder a tisp, which is teaspoon, half a tisp. This one, it is this, tisp. It is teaspoon. So baking powder goes in. That's a lot. I don't need that much. Goes in here. And then baking soda also goes in here and is about the same. Now salt. We need this and we need a tisp. One singular tisp. Okay, never mind. Pour into here. Womp. Alright, that's all the dry ingredients. These dry ingredients can sit somewhere else. Now, we get into the fun part where you mash bananas. So, you take one of these bananas, and then 3 of these ones. Like I said, some of them are still kind of frozen. That's fine. So, we take pretty good banana, this mushy banana, and then we throw the bananas in group. Then we just mash. We mash all the bananas. And what this should do with the, like these bananas, it should kind of make it less liquidy. Best way I can describe it. I'm going to put this in the medium-sized bowl, even though I should have put the dry stuff in here, but I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy. Banana mash in here. We need either this one or this one. We're going to go with the smaller one though, because I feel like that would be better. So I'm just going to cut a little sliver like this. Okay, cut it like that, so that way it cuts right through. Like that. There we go. Do I need softened butter? It just says butter. Yeah, I believe it. I think usually I melt it, but I don't care this time. The compost got in my way. So, that and that's together. We need 1 cup of sugar. Just the white sugar. So 1 cup of sugar. Right into there. And then we need 2 eggs. Go. Now we just need to whisk. Doesn't really say. We'll just mix it with a spoon, and then we just mix everything together. And I'm gonna try to break up that butter as much as I can. I should have melted a bit. Oh well. To make sure everything is mixed really, really well. I should have just melted the butter. That would have been easier. That's as far as I'm gonna get it. So the next batch, I'm gonna actually melt the butter because I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Next is mix this with this. Probably not gonna need that bowl anytime soon. So we're just going to mix it all in here until it looks like bread. So now we're just going to take one of these, scrape off, take one of these, just take one of these. And since it's been greased, we're just going to pour it in this way. Okay. Nudge the camera. Then, like I said, you preheat your oven to 350 and then put them in. However, I have a lot of bananas, so I'm going to mash all the bananas up, put them in one bowl, and just basically repeat the process over and over again until I get what I want. See how many bananas I have left after this. Ew, I did not like that sound whatsoever. Oops. No. It got uncountered. At least the shell didn't get in there. Okay. I'm just going to quickly move the camera for a second and put that brownie mix in. Right, try to experiment. I'll do the same thing as before. So I'm just going to pull this off and I'm going to put this in for like 10 seconds in the microwave. Just to soften it up a little bit. And then do the same thing with this one. There. There. Scrape whatever in here. And that's done. Alright. Now we go back to the dry mix stuff. I don't know why I threw that spoon in the sink. I'm actually going to need it. That's all done. I will wash all of that in a minute. And in the process of waiting for that to be done, I am going to make one thing, cinnamon loaf. So, be back in like a couple of hours. So both of them require an hour? Yes. So, I will be back in a couple of minutes. A couple minutes for you, an hour for me. Fun times.
1 hour later.
Banana loaves. Completed, plus cinnamon loaf. You don't need to worry about that because I already did a video on that like 4 years ago, almost 5. Crazy. Anyways, that's it for that. Took an hour. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, drill, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment any baking recipe, maybe cooking recipe, or maybe a recipe for mixing drinks. Maybe we'll do some of that, you know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one, whatever that video is. Bye bye.